Hey, did you hear about what's Joe Biden? He's made some comments and he's made some headlines the past few weeks about some things he's been saying out on the speech trail. Well, he's actually, the administration has taken some heat recently from the words of Leon Panetta and Hillary Clinton in their books.
Sure.
And now that they're out of the administration, they've been out there doing some talking about the administration. Well, Vice President Joe Biden's not too happy about the things that they've been saying. Take a listen to what he had to say at a speech at Harvard.
And what happened was, and their history will record this because I'm finding that former administration officials, as soon as they leave, write books, which I think is inappropriate. But at any rate, no, I'm serious. I do think it's inappropriate. At least, you know, give the guy a chance to get out of office.
So he's saying zip it.
He's a loyal guy.
So he's saying zip it. I mean,
I understand where he's coming from. He's just
Sure.
saying, is it appropriate timing to do this? Wait till the president's out of office before, you know, you... But I think it's always the right time for truth.
True, but I think there is something to be said for loyalty. I mean, I guess you have... I'm trying to think back to the Bush administration.
Sure.
And the folks that came out of the Bush administration.
Right.
Well, people get angry with those kind of books and those kind of stories. So is he trying to curry favor with the president in terms of a Democratic nomination, A, or B, is this being sanctioned by the White House? Is the White House saying, hey, it's okay to push back on folks that are pushing back on us? And, you know, or is it just something off the top of his head in this kind of discursive talk?
Well, he's been rife for some criticism. Hillary Clinton, in her book, Hard Choices, wrote this on Syria. She said the risks of both inaction and action and inaction were high. Both choices would bring unintended consequences. The president's inclination was to stay the present course and not take the significant further step of arming the rebels.
And Leon Panetta, he also weighed in terms of worthy fights on Iraq. To this day, I believe that a small U.S. troop presence in Iraq could have effectively advised the Iraqi military on how to deal with al-Qaeda's resurgence and the sectarian violence that has engulfed the country. Clearly, when former associates of the President of the United States are taking to books to criticize his tenure and his stewardship, of which they were a part, the White House feels the need, through Joe Biden and through other surrogates, to hit back.
Yeah, it's not the first. Robert Gates, too.
Exactly. Absolutely, yeah.
In his book, Duty, actually, I think that may have been the worst case of a former administration official taking him out to the woodshed.
Well, Kimberly makes the point, truth to power, and certainly there's a lot of mistakes to talk about.
But isn't this important? Because this is going on right now. The impact of Panetta's statement and others can actually impact what's going on in the world, how we deal with our position in the Middle East, our foreign policy, our national security. I think it is timely, and it's time of the essence right now.
And it's part of the national... It was quite incredible, actually.
What do you think the motivation? I mean, well, Hillary Clinton, it seems obvious, right? 2016, you come out and you criticize the president because you want
political impetus behind it.
You want to distance yourself. But for Leon Panetta, do you really think he's not really running for president?
No, he's not running for president, but there's always politics, and there's also a place in history. There's also saying, listen, I wanted to do something that would have been appropriate for this country, and it wasn't done, and people want to be heard on that.
Yeah, whatever his motivation, I appreciate the honesty, because I hope that it helps change the dialogue and makes impactful decisions that make us more secure as a country. And keep in mind also that he does have a warm relationship with the Clintons.
Yes, he does.
Let us know your thoughts. Friends at FoxNews.com. Go to our Facebook page, too. Do you think it's appropriate for these people to be writing books, or should they be more loyal and kind of keep their mouth shut? FF Weekend on Facebook.
All right. Thank you.